Hello, what is up guys? Evildoer here today, back with another Black Desert video. Today's video is going to be the final portion of our Magnus questline guide series here, where we're going to be showing you how to do all the quests in the Magnus questline. For those of you that still don't know, unlocks new skill for all your classes, fast travel between all the cities, as well as linked storages between all of your cities, so you'll definitely want to do this questline. Quickly before we get into it though, and showing you the final part, if you are new to my channel, new to Black Desert, or have been watching videos on my channel, and still have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Helps to grow my channel, you stay up to date with new content, and we both win. And without further ado, let's get into it, picking up where we left off from in the last section, right here at Ithrea's belt, and interact with the belt icon on the ground here. That'll bring up your Black Spirit, interact with the Black Spirit, make sure you have the next tab of the Magnus questline selected here, and jump on in to the well one more time. And when you get dropped down in here into the Magnus, you need to jump off the ledge over here and make your way back down to the bottom floor of the Magnus. Here you'll see Wuju, go ahead and talk to them, mash through the dialogue options. Escape out, Black Spirit pops up, make sure you've accepted the next portion of the Magnus questline down here into the fire. We'll make our way back up the Magnus, interact with the next altar located right here, and then we'll jump into the next teleporter. For this one, there's going to be an NPC in the middle. Go ahead and stand near the NPC. They're going to spawn a circle, dodge the circle, and then after the circle has kind of played out, you can walk back in towards the middle here, dodge all of the red circles that are on the ground, and make your way over to these two orb things that are hanging out over here. You can interact with the spirit's energy right here, which will give you a pearl, and then you need to make your way back into the middle without hitting any of the red circles or the red circles. So just dodge everything. When you get to the middle here, you can drop the pearl on top of the pressure plate and make your way back out. Continue to dodge stuff as you make your way around here until you see the next little thing spawn. Go over to the next little spawn here, pick up the spirit's energy off of the ground, and make our way back into the middle towards the pressure plate while dodging all of the circles once again. And after you've done that, you can drop the pearl onto the next pressure plate, continue dodging stuff as you make your way out, and basically just rinse and repeat this process until you've completed all of the pressure plates. And after you've gotten all 5 of the pressure plates placed down, the questline will complete. You can go ahead and talk to the cat. Interacting with the cat will spawn us back up at the top, and we can jump back down into the teleporter and complete this quest. After you land back in the Magnus, go ahead and jump on up to Jordine, who's sitting up here hovering over you. Talk with them. That'll mesh through some dialogue. Go over to the next questline thing over here, the Abyssal Altar. Jump on down into the central teleporter thing. If you look off in the distance here, you'll see a Rhutum with a wizard staff thing. Go ahead and interact with them. Tell me exactly what you're trying to do on the chat selection option. The Rhutum will clear the door so that you can walk through in with them. Interact with the Rhutum on the other side, and then attempt to seal the evil sphere. Now what you need to do is be the gatekeeper and control this gate as things walk towards it. So I'm going to stand on the outside, and what you need to do is only let wizards inside of this thing. So right here you can see that there is not a group of wizards, this is a group of enemies. When they hit the wall, they won't be able to enter, and they will turn into monsters, which you can then dispel. And then you just wait for the next wave to come by. So pretty fun. All right, so right here we've got 2 guys that have stabs, right? So what I can do is let them in by opening the gate, and that should let them 2 walk right on in when they get to the gate. And after they've walked in, I can close the gate. And basically, you're just going to keep repeating this process until you've let in enough wizards for them to complete whatever ritual thing they're doing inside of there. So, yeah, rinse and repeat. And eventually you get a text pop-up that says it's successfully defeated the evil sphere of whateverness. You can run back in and talk into the Rhutum wizard, which will complete the questline here. The cat will spawn right next to him, interact with the cat. Cat will take you up to the teleporter. Jump on into the teleporter. When you land back in the Magnus, go ahead and talk to the NPC Wuju up here. And then you need to interact with the Abyssal Altar right in front of you. And jump down in to fight a boss. And after a Dark Souls-esque little cutscene for you there, you'll have to choose what difficulty you want to fight the boss at. So I'm going to take the skilled option, because I want to pretend that I know how to play the game. And let's be honest, you don't really get too many boss fights in Black Desert, so I kind of want to make this one a good one. So this fight can be kind of difficult, especially if you're a newer player, so I would highly recommend, if you are new, to pick the easy version of the fight. But as far as the fight goes, the boss has 2 phases, and this is the first phase that you're seeing here. So in phase number 1, the boss is kind of going to be pretty stationary and shoot out cones of damage out in different directions. Pretty straightforward, just avoid the cones. There's also this AoE attack that it does that kind of stuns you if you get a little too close. So yeah, you kind of just want to avoid the cones of damage while you move around this boss as it stays relatively stationary, doing that little AoE followed by a cone attack, just like you saw right there. So AoE, a little cone attack after it stuns you. Now after you get it down to about 20% health, it's going to go ahead and enter into its second phase. So you saw last cone attack right there, and we got it down into the second phase. In the second phase, the boss is going to charge you like a maniac. So this one you want to play a bit more defensively, dash around and wait for it to do an animation like this one where it slams down. That way you can get a little bit of damage in on it before you end up getting chased maniacally again. But yeah, he's going to run you down pretty good. He's got more mobility skills than anybody really should have, although I'm a Musa, so I guess I can't really say too much. But essentially, you want to kite the boss around and dodge its AoE type abilities. So once again, it does AoE attacks and dash attacks and slam attacks. And if it hits you, it will CC you. So try and use super armors if you can. You can see I'm trying to use all my super armors on cooldown and then dash around while I wait for them to recover and then go back in for another hit again. Yeah, hit and run works pretty well. There's probably classes like Guardian that can just sit inside of this and AoE it down, but yeah, if you're struggling, try and dash around, dash away, and just wait for minimal opportunities to poke it, like it is a true Dark Souls boss. And ultimately, when you get through that, you'll have completed the quest here. Make sure you've accepted the next Magnus Unforgettable questline from the Black Spirit. Make your way over to this giant tree over here, interact with the Goyan NPC, recall the memories, cutscene will play. After the cutscene, interact with Jordine and play through the dialogue series here. Another cutscene will play. After that cutscene, interact with Jordine once again. Play through the catalog here of quest, story stuff. Look at your double Jordine. Look at that. That is creepy. After you're done interacting, follow the path and head on up into the tree here. In the top of the tree, you'll see the cat. Talk to the cat. Cat's going to take you back up to the teleporter and take the teleporter out. After second cutscenes, Black Spirit's going to pop back up, interact with the Black Spirit. Make sure you've got the next Magnus quest selected. And it's going to tell you to travel to Balanos through the Abyssal Veins. You'll pop out by the well, go ahead and summon up the Black Spirit, talk with them, click on the main quest tab, accept the next quest, the Magnus Greetings, summon the Black Spirit once again after that, go back to the main quest tab and scroll down again until you get the Magnus Special Gift, talk to this mysterious traveler here to get a ton of cool stuff, value pack, 500 Crons stones, and a 120 Advice of Valks. Black Spirit's going to pop up once again, interact with the Black Spirit, click on the main quest tab again, go into the Magnus Wuju's Gift, make sure you've got that accepted, and you need to head back down into the Magnus. The closest well is right here in Balanos, and also you're going to want to make sure that you have a little bit of cash on you, that way you can use the teleport function as well as have some inventory spots open up so that you can grab some different things as you get rewards. But when you get here, jump back down into the well. Right in front of you, you're going to see the NPC Wuju, so head right up the stairs, interact with them. Back out, Black Spirit's going to pop back up, interact with the Black Spirit, make sure you've taken the next quest here, which again is going to be the Magnus Chest from the Abyss. Then we need to drop back down to the first level here, so fall all the way on down. You'll need to head through the Balanos logo, which is the tiny little horse one here, so click on the horse one and travel to Balanos. When you pop out of the teleporter, right over here, you're going to see a chest right in front of you. Open up the chest, that'll complete the quest. Black Spirit will pop back up, interact with the Black Spirit. Main quest tab, scroll down the list, make sure you have Abyssal Legacy accepted. And you need to head back into the Magnus, which once again, the closest Magnus portal is again at the farm right over here. So head back up to the farm, run and jump back into the well. When you get down here, if you look up, you're going to see another quest person to interact with up there. So head up the stairs, interact with the cat. After you've done that, jump on back down all the way to the first level. This time we need to go to Calpheon, which is going to be the third logo right here. The one with the like eagle-y bird looking thing here. Interact with that to head to Calpheon. When you get out of the well, hop on your horse and we need to head up to the contaminated farm right above over here. So make your way up that way. Up at the contaminated farm, you'll see an NPC hanging out right here. Talk to Gorath. Mash through the dialogue. Scroll down and make sure you have the quest Magnus Abyssal Revelation accepted. Cutscene will play. After the cutscene, open up the Black Spirit, interact with the Black Spirit, mash through the dialogue bit there. And with that, I do believe we have completed the entirety of the Magnus questline here. So that's pretty exciting. Let's take a look at all the different rewards that we got, because we did a lot of stuff right there at the end. First things first is we got this Wuju's Gift for the Traveler. This thing has a piece of Pen Boss armor gear inside of it. I said it during the patch notes video, but if you have already gotten all of your Pen pieces of armor like I've got over here, the best option is to pick something like the Red Nose or one of the helmets. That way you can Caphras it and turn it into one of the Fallen God tiered armors for a later stage. We've also gotten a Shikatu's box, a bunch of other bonus rewards, drop rate items, scrolls, all sorts of fun stuff, and probably one of the most important parts, the new skill for all of your classes. So that's on this Abyssal Legacy book. If you go ahead and click on that, you'll unlock a new skill, which you can learn on the K skill menu here. Scroll all the way down, it should be on your main tab. For me, it is Mountain Divide, which is Shift F. So I can do something fun like this now. Wow, that flowed actually like super well. I didn't expect it to go that fast. But anyway, yeah, so now you have new skills for your class, new stuff to play with. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this Magnus questline series. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope to help you to get through the Magnus questline. If it did, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, once again, if you're not subscribed, please consider it. Thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next YouTube video right here, the next Twitch live stream every single weekend, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.